This is Aaron Rice with the Maryland Luxury Group.com, and we are live. We are live, folks, live on Facebook, live on YouTube, live on Google+, and we're bringing it to you today, Wednesday, for our live seller support workshop. I want to welcome you. Thank you for joining us today, and just checking our internet connection, making sure that we're coming through okay, making sure that everyone can hear me okay, everyone can see my screen okay. We do have a comment section below. Oh, there we go. We do have a comment section below, so if you are having any difficulty seeing me or hearing what I'm saying, definitely chime into the comment section below. My audio seems to be coming through on my end pretty clear, but I want to make sure it's coming through on your end as well, because this is all about you. All right. My name is Aaron Rice. I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams Select Realtors in Annapolis, Maryland. Every Tuesday at 12 noon East Coast time, we broadcast live right here on our Facebook fan page doing our live seller support workshop. We broadcast live from beautiful Randallstown, Maryland. It's mid-70s today, beautiful sunny fall day here in lovely Randallstown, Maryland. So got a lot of information to cover with you today. Today we're talking about the top 15 questions to ask when you're trading in your old home and moving up to a new home. So definitely glad that you're here to join us. And why don't we go ahead and get into the screen share, because we got a lot of information to cover with you today. And I am glad that you're here, glad that you made it. And if this is your first time watching us, again, welcome. Welcome to our weekly live seller support workshop. All right. So again, as always, you can definitely reach me on my cell phone. That number is 443-244-0051, or you can text me at that same number anytime you want. My phone died over the weekend. Hopefully I'm not the only one that's happened to, but it died over the weekend and had an electrical failure in my Samsung Galaxy S4. So don't know how that happened, but I got a brand new phone and lost all my contacts, but we're still making it happen, okay? So again, welcome to our live seller support hangout. We do this every week at sellermastery.com. Again, we're live every Tuesday, 12 noon East Coast time. And if you want to check out some of our past presentations or past hangouts, we do have an archive right below. So if you just scroll down the bottom of the page that you're on now, you can see some of our past hangouts, and you can simply Google seller support workshop, and we pretty much own the first page of Google. That's one of the great things about merging Facebook and Google Plus and Google Hangouts is every one of the Hangouts that we do automatically makes it to the top of the search engines. And we're not paying for it. It's not paid per pay-per-click or anything like that. So this is free access, merging the two platforms. So definitely welcome to today's Seller Support Hangout. And don't forget, tomorrow, every Wednesday, we do our Buyer Support Hangouts, and you can go to buyermastery.com. That's our other Facebook fan page. And we do that live every Wednesday, 12 noon. And again, we've got archives below. So if you want to scroll down and check out some of the archives of our past broadcasts, you can do that right here on our Facebook fan page, or you can Google Buyer Support Workshop. And again, we own the first page of Google, so you can see our archives there as well. So very excited about that. And then don't forget, every Saturday, we're doing our investor support hangouts at WeFindRealEstateDeals.com. That's live every Saturday, 9 a.m., bright and early Saturday morning. So this week we're on chapter 4. We're doing kind of a book club. It's the Hold book, How to Find, Buy, and Rent Houses for Wealth. So that's the name of the book. It's called Hold. If you don't have it already, definitely encourage you to get it. Because we are covering one chapter a week. And so we covered chapters 1 through 3, and this Saturday we'll be covering chapter 4, and that's understanding your hold worksheet and really kind of getting a little vertical into the analysis of your investment potential. So if you want to access the archives for those hangouts, you can just go to WeFindRealEstateDeals.com and just scroll to the bottom, and you'll check out the last 3 or 4 hangouts we did there, or you can simply Google Investor Support Workshop, and again, owning the first page of Google when you do that. So loving that as well. And then also, we just completed last week, we just completed our live in-person social media support workshop. I get a lot of questions from a lot of small business owners. Hey, Aaron, this is really kind of cool what you're doing with these Hangouts. I want to be able to do that on my Facebook fan page as well. And what we're finding is that when asked, almost every small business owner will admit that they need help with their social media marketing. So we've come up with a training. It's a 2-hour training. It's called Discover How to Host Live Google Hangouts on Your Facebook Fan Pages. And some of you might be asking, well, why would I want to host a live Google Hangout on my Facebook fan page? Well, I just showed you it's for more than one thing. It's definitely the Google juice that you get. You definitely get on top of the search engines. So our first workshop, we've got one planned for Friday, October 24th. And that'll be at the Maryland Association of Realtors. Now, these workshops are very small. Seating is extremely limited. Only 10 to 15 seats available. So if you're interested, definitely encourage you to go to the website. It's 4-steps.com. And that way you can go ahead and sign up and get more information about kind of what we're doing with our Google Hangouts and Facebook. So that'll be pretty cool. Definitely encourage you to check that out. So at the live in-person social media support workshop, we'll be talking about some of the social media tools that I use, the MacBook Pro, the iPad. You'll also have access to a Facebook mobile app, QR codes, the Zoom 8.6 field recorder, which is how I'm recording the audio for this Hangout, the Audio Technica lav mics, which is what I'm using for my audio as well. Hopefully you're hearing me okay. The Steadicam Smoothie, the Logitech C930 webcam, which is what you use for the Mac. The C920 is for the Windows computer, the GoPro camera, roto lights and tripod, softbox lighting kit, which is what I'm using for lighting, royalty-free photos, got a lot of royalty-free photos, websites that I want to give you, social relationships manager, so that you can actually create a lead magnet. Now, if you want to get kind of an intro to the presentation, discover how to host live Google Hangouts, of course, when you type in how to host live Google Hangouts on your Facebook fan page, we're coming up number 1 and 3 on Google as well. So this stuff is working, folks. We've definitely got some social proof for you. All right, some other tools that we talk about is the lead magnet, Hangouts on Air, which is what we're doing right now, is Google Hangouts on Air. Google presentations, this is a Google presentation that you're watching. PowerPoint Keynote, Canva, PicMonkey, Jing, and animated GIFs or GIFs, depending on who you're talking to. All right, so participate and stay connected. Definitely encourage you to participate in today's presentation. Don't be stingy with the information. Please go ahead and click that share button right above the, there should be a link right above that says share or recommend. Definitely share this with your friends. Let them know where they can get good information about selling a home here in the lovely state of Maryland. And then they can get all the news and updates, live demos, and live Q&A. So what can you expect? How do we get started with these Hangouts? Well, the Hangout's going to probably last about an hour, depending on if we have extra Q&A. And again, the great thing about this platform is you can ask your questions in real time in the comment section below. And I'm actually in the comment section looking to answer any questions you may have about selling your home here in Maryland. So this is live interaction, which is pretty sweet, pretty sweet. So the replay is definitely going to be available shortly after. So in about 10 minutes after we're done, probably about 10 after 1, you'll be able to come back to sellermastery.com and watch the replay, which is pretty nice. And then you can also go to our YouTube channel and watch the replay there. Definitely encourage you to say hi in the comments below. All right, so what are some other things you can do to maximize your experience? Well, one of the things you can do is in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see a little gear icon. Just go ahead and click on that. And my recommendation is that you increase your resolution. Depending on your bandwidth, you can definitely watch us in either 720p or 1080p. We are broadcasting in 1080p HD. So definitely encourage you to increase your resolution. You'll be able to see our screen and the share screen a little bit better with increased video resolution. Remember, you can watch on any device. So if you're walking the dog, you can definitely be listening to us and watching us. If you're driving down the street, definitely keep 2 hands on the wheel, keep your eyes forward, keep them on the road, but also realize you can plug us into your Bluetooth and listen to us as you're driving down the street. And the great thing about this recording or this live presentation is you can pause it at any time. And if you've got some errands to do or you got interrupted for a brief moment, you can pause it and then press play and you're right back where you left off. So that's pretty sweet as well. And if you happen to be on your lunch break and you're watching us, welcome. This is designed at the time we do this is just for you, for people that are on the lunch break that want to get the information. So If you're not watching us on our Facebook fan page, you're somewhere else on the internet watching this, definitely come on over to sellermastery.com, where we are broadcasting live on our Facebook fan page. All right. What are some other things you can do? Well, definitely, if you haven't already, please give us a like. Go ahead and click on that like button. Show us some love. And once you've clicked on the like button, then you can just hover over the Get Notifications tab. And that way you'll be eligible to get any news and updates as they come available. And lastly, please show me some love. If you like the mobile app that we're using and all the support and resources that we're offering to sellers here in the state of Maryland, please take a minute, give us a 5-star review at fb.com/Aaron Rice Helps. If we haven't earned your 5-star review, definitely send me a private message. Let me know what I can do to earn your 5-star review. We definitely would love your review of what we're doing. All right, so we're talking about solutions for selling your home. You are now at sellermastery.com, and what we want to do is put you on the path to seller mastery. We don't want any average sellers. We want pro sellers. That's the reason that we do this, is to turn average sellers into pro sellers. All right. So how do we do this? Well, we've got 8 ways. Number 1 is we help by removing the frustration by avoiding 102 mistakes that most sellers make. Okay. We remove the frustration of marketing your home to potential buyers. Number 3, we remove the frustration of selling your home within a specific time frame. Number 4, we remove the frustration of pricing your home competitively. Number 5, we remove the frustration of finding coming soon and quick move-in new homes at newhomesexpo.com. And I apologize, it should be New Homes Expo with an S, New Homes Expo. But we'll show you how to do that a little bit later in today's presentation. We'll actually take a tour of newhomesexpo.com, so you can check that out. Number 6, remove frustration and successfully negotiate and deal with buyers and their agents, and remove frustration by getting help with all the paperwork, inspections, and settlement preparation. And then number 8, removing the frustration of trading in your old home and moving up to a new home. And that's the subject of today's presentation. So you've got a home to sell. You need to know the value. You can simply go to MarylandLuxurySolutions.com to receive a custom evaluation of your home, including comparisons to other homes that have recently sold or are on the market. This guarantees you receive the most accurate information available. All you simply do is go to MarylandLuxurySolutions.com, plug in your address, your zip code, beds, baths, square footage, first name, last name, email address, and home number or cell number. Click on the button that says Get My Home's Value, and we'll be more than happy to send you a free, no obligation comparison analysis of your home. All right, so meet your partner, Aaron Rice. Well, the most important thing you need to know about me is that I'm a husband, father, grandfather, and all-around nice guy. I want to introduce you to my beautiful, beautiful wife, Jamila. We've been married for 14 years now, just celebrated our 14th year wedding anniversary a couple of weeks ago. And my handsome son there in the turquoise shirt, his name is Joaquin. He just celebrated his 13th birthday a couple of weeks ago. My beautiful daughter, Valissa, with the orange hat. She's up in Syracuse, New York, representing the Orange Go Cuse. Big shout out to everybody up in Syracuse. Boy, did we get walloped by Notre Dame over the weekend. It's been pretty embarrassing. University of Maryland gave us a whooping 2 weeks ago, and Notre Dame just did not show us any love at the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey on Saturday. It was not fun to watch at all. But anyways, and then my handsome grandson, Zion, he just turned 7 a couple of weeks ago. So this is my family. This is, what you need to know about me is that I love those folks to death. And that's why I do what I do, is all for them. Absolutely. Okay, so I am a sales associate with Keller Williams Select Realtors in Annapolis, Maryland, and owner of the Maryland Luxury Group.com. Well, what makes me different? Well, I see myself as the proxy for you, the audience, your consumer advocate, asking your questions. So sometimes I take all my gear out in the field and I interview builders at their sites. I interview lenders, appraisers, home inspectors, new home consultants, and I love to bring authenticity, perspective, transparency, and context to the conversation. My attraction is smart home technology, eco-friendly design trends, outdoor living spaces, tranquility rooms, multi-generational living, and new homes is what makes me just a little bit different than the 1.2 million other realtors that are out there. Well, who is the Maryland Luxury Group? Well, the Maryland Luxury Group modernizes traditional topics such as demographics of the affluent, lifestyle segmentation, market trends, and amenities in today's luxury new home product. What we do? Well, we specialize in custom marketing plans for high-end residential spaces. What attracted you to this workshop today? Why are you here? What do you want to learn? Go ahead and chime in those comments in the bottom in the comment section here. If there's some things that you could change about today's presentation, what would they be? Definitely looking for some engagement. Want this to be an interactive workshop, folks. Definitely looking for your participation. So definitely, if you have any questions, raise your hand. Let me know what questions, challenges, problems you maybe have in selling or having in selling your home here in the lovely state of Maryland. All right. So every week, as you know, we go over a few of we actually cover 7 of the 102 mistakes that most sellers make. And our goal is to help you avoid those mistakes that sellers are making. So why don't we get into it? And if you want the full list of 102 mistakes that most sellers make, you can find it at MarylandLuxurySolutions.com is where you can just scroll down to the middle of the page and find the 102 mistakes that most sellers make. And we've done videos, little minute and a half videos on how to avoid those mistakes. So why don't we get into our list for today? We're on number 73 of our list of how to avoid 102 mistakes that most sellers make. Number 73, sellers' desire to recoup the cost of home improvements does not determine the market value of your home. Yeah, no. Just because you put the 14 karat gold faucets into your owner's bath, your spa bath, does not mean that you're automatically going to get that, that $15,000 or $16,000 investment returned to you. That does not equate to value. After all, the buyer is going to determine the value of your home, and your home improvements were for you. Those are things that you did to customize your home for you. So nope, home improvements do not automatically determine market value. All right, so number 74 on our list, sellers' desire to recoup the cost of maintenance. Maintenance-related repairs does not determine market value. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Sellers' desire to recoup the cost of maintenance-related repairs does not determine market value. And basically what that's talking about is routine maintenance. Changing, getting a new air compressor is not, making improvements to the property. Sometimes, renovating a bathroom or an older bathroom or an older kitchen sometimes is considered routine maintenance. Replacing a roof can sometimes be considered routine maintenance. Replacing windows or vinyl siding can sometimes be considered routine maintenance. So you want to be really careful about the difference between routine maintenance and, your home selling faster, and routine maintenance and your home selling for more money. Two different things altogether. All right. We're discovering the path to seller mastery, how to avoid 102 mistakes that most sellers make. We're on mistake number 75. Sellers' need for money does not determine market value. No, it does not. It does not. The buyer could care less what you need the money for. After all, when you purchased the home, you weren't concerned so much on what the seller needed the money for. You weren't paying a dime above $600,000 for that home, right? As an example. So same thing, your need for money, what you need to get out to break even, to make a profit, to, transfer your family to, or relocate your family to Idaho, doesn't make a difference to the buyer. So that doesn't have anything to do with market value. Okay. All right. Number 76, seller thinking how much it would cost to rebuild their home today does not determine the market value either. No, what it costs to rebuild your home does not determine market value. Now, you might be saying, well, we did a nice custom home. It's got all the bells and whistles, all the amenities that anyone would want. But again, that was custom for you. You did not build that for resale. Most likely you built it for yourself. So the cost of what it would cost to rebuild what you've done does not equate to market value at all. All right, number 77, sellers' attachment to their home does not determine market value. Yeah, that's true as well. How much you love your home does not automatically equate to, what a buyer is willing to pay. Okay, again, this is your home; it's custom for you, and want to make sure that that you're recognizing that your attachment. If you're that attached, you might want to stay or rent it out. Okay. All right. Number 78, seller did not know that the 4 factors in selling their home. Well, there are 4 factors in selling your home. And why don't we go over them? Number 1 is location. Okay. Location. Number 2 is lifestyle. What amenities are available within your local community or within the home? Condition. What's the condition of your home? Does it need renovation financing? And does it need a renovation from top to bottom? It's the condition of your home. And then price, number four. How you price the home is going to be critical as well. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The National Association of Realtors says that if a home is priced right, you should get 12 to 24 showings in the first 2 weeks. For every 10 showings, you should get one offer. None of that's happening within the first 2 weeks, then you know it's a direct reflection of price, not the market. Okay, so all you got to do is look at the time on the calendar to be able to determine if you're priced right or not. All right. Number 79, seller did not know if their home was priced correctly. Well, there's a difference between being on the market and being in the market, okay? And this is the tale of two markets, okay? Again, and the way that you know whether you're on the market or in the market, again, is how many showings are you getting in the first 2 weeks? And based on those showings, for every 10 showings, you should get one offer. So if it's been 30 days or 45 days and you've had less than 5 showings, you know that you're on the market, you're not really in the market. The property is overpriced and you need to drop the price immediately in order to any level of success selling your home. All right, number 80, seller did not know where the buyers for their home come from. I mean, it's really easy to determine, based on the area that your home is located in, who's the most likely buyer. I mean, if it's a property that needs work, then it could be an investor that's looking for your property. If it's a property that's, in a gated community, then there might be more affluent buyers or international buyers, foreign buyers who might be interested in your home. So based on where the home is, the price point, your realtor can definitely help you determine where the most likely buyer is going to come from, for sure. All right, so we covered a few of the mistakes that most sellers are making and most importantly, how to avoid them. Why don't we get into number 2 through 4, removing the frustration of marketing your home to potential buyers. Number 3, removing the frustration of selling your home within a specific time frame. And number 4, removing the frustration of pricing your home competitively. And the way that we kind of attack that is through our marketing plan. Okay, so I want to cover just a little bit of our marketing plan. It's not the whole marketing plan. It's just my commitments to you, just so you know kind of what separates us from other agents that are out there. So number 1 commitment is personal presence. Never miss a showing. I'll always make a way for a buyer and agent that wants to see your home to do so. Complete honesty in what we do. I'll give you all the facts so that you'll always know what's going on, or you can so that you can make accurate decisions for you and your family. You want to make sure that you're always informed. All phone calls will be made to me directly. No other agent will talk to a prospective buyer about your home unless there's a buyer's agent. I'll give you 100% effort. I'm not here to promote myself. I've got one singular job, and that's to sell your home for you. Weekly communications give you a broad picture of overview of activity on your property. We do that via our weekly statusgrams. And if you want to see what our weekly statusgrams look like, definitely encourage you to check out some of the archive hangouts, because we went into detail of our weekly statusgram. I make a commitment to you to find the buyer for your home on your terms. I will fiercely negotiate on your behalf and use my considerable knowledge of contracts and laws to guide you to the most favorable escrow to you and your family. I'll use our local market expertise to guide a buyer and their agent to an agreeable price. Many other agents are unwilling to debate the price of their listings. I am not. I personally bulletproof my transactions so that there's no stones unturned, there's no loopholes, and we have a smooth settlement, smooth move. I'll personally meet the appraiser with my own comps to ensure that any appraiser that leaves your property leaves with a healthy understanding of local market dynamics and values from our perspective. Number 3, global exposure, professional photography, and a custom Facebook fan page with a mobile app. So you're watching this presentation on a custom fan page with a mobile app. So we create fan pages for each one of our listings as well. Property fan page linked to the MLS. Creatively search out ways for buyers to find your home. Expose the property to the global broker community, who will be the source of more than 80% of the buyers. Ensure exposure on all Keller Williams websites, Realtor.com and Yahoo.com, and ensure exposure on the many top global consumer information websites such as Zillow and Trulia.com. Global exposure, beautiful custom flyers to be professionally created to showcase your property and give information buyers need not to miss. Custom e-flyer will be sent out to a private agent email list that is comprised of the 250 of the biggest agents in the area. A custom e-flyer will be sent out to agents in the greater Washington, Baltimore area to announce your property and encourage them to tour it online or in person. All printed materials and advertising will direct buyers to a custom fan page for more information and detailed photos. Number 4, successful plan and sound execution. Stellar communication from me after showings on a weekly basis so that you can make informed decisions about your future. Develop and deliver you a calendar for exposure of your property and then execute it. These are my 4 commitments to you. You have every right to expect these exact things from me and call me on them if you feel as though I'm not living up to my commitments to you. All right, so that's our brief section of our marketing plan. Not the full marketing plan, but wanted to give you kind of a brief intro into kind of how we do what we do. All right, it's about 25 minutes into the hour. We're on number 5 on our list, removing the frustration of finding coming soon and quick move-in new homes. So last week, if you got a chance to check out last week's presentation, we did a quick move-in new home tour. That's what we did last week on our seller support workshop. And New Homes Expo is the website where you can find a lot of the coming soon new home communities. And so why don't we cover the top 22 coming soon new home communities on our list. Number 1 is Magnus Mill, single family homes in Bel Air, Maryland. That's a community by Ryan Homes. Number 2 is Evergreen Commons, Phase 3. That's in Severn, Maryland by Ryan Homes. Number 3 is Davenport. Those are waterfront townhomes in Essex, Maryland by K. Hovnanian. Number 4 is Autumn Overlook in Ellicott City. That's a community by KB Home. Definitely encourage you to go to autumnoverlook.com. It's my website that I created. We did a couple of new home reviews there, so a lot of great content about Autumn Overlook. Windless Run, single family homes and townhomes, singles and towns. It's in Nottingham. That's a community by Beezer up in the White Marsh area. Pooldale Farm, single family homes in Eldersburg in Carroll County. That's at NV Community, Northern Virginia Builders. Guilford Overlook, single family homes in Jessup, Maryland. That's a Dan Ryan community. Culvard Choice, single family homes. Those would be luxury single family homes in the mid 600s up in Forest Hill in Harford County. And that's a Lennar community. All right, so let's look at 9 through 15 on our list. Number 9 is Magnus Mill Townhomes in Bel Air, Maryland by Ryan. Legacy of the Courtyards at Waverly Wood Condos. That's been in Marriottsville in Carroll County by Ryan Homes. Ballard Green, new townhomes in Owings Mill. That's a Ryan and Beezer community. You can find more information at ballardgreen.com. We've got a Facebook fan page, and we did some new home reviews for that community as well. That's going to be huge. They're building a new elementary school there, a 710-seat elementary school, about 9 or 10 townhomes, 1-car, 2-car garage-style townhomes, right at the intersection of Owings Mills Boulevard and Lyons Mill. You'll see all the construction going on there. So very excited to see that in Owings Mills. Number 12 is Sandy Ridge. That's a Columbia, Maryland community by Richmond American Homes. Number 13 on our list is Legacy at the Enclave at Park Forest. It's a 55 or better community for our seasoned adults. It's in Elk Ridge by Ryan. And then number 14 is Summit at Copper Ridge. Those are single-family homes, luxury single-family homes in Davidsonville in Anne Arundel County. That's an NV community. And then number 15 is Villaggio Enclave. Those are villas and townhomes in Millersville community by Richmond Homes in Anne Arundel County. So why don't we go ahead and finish off our list. Number 16 is the Bluffs at Two Rivers, 55 or better community in Crofton in Anne Arundel County. It's an NV community. Dorset Gardens at Blue Streams. Looks like they're opening up a new phase there. Those are townhomes in Elk Ridge by Lennar. Number 18 is Taylor Way at Village Crest. Those are elevator townhomes in Ellicott City by NV Homes. Number 19 is Centennial Overlook, single-family homes coming soon in Ellicott City by Beezer. Number 20 is Stansville Estates, single-family homes coming soon in Eldersburg by Ryan. Number 21 on our list is Fieldcrest Glen, townhomes in Glen Burnie by Ryan Homes. And then number 22, as we wrap up our list, is Wincopia Farms, very nice community. I got a chance to tour that community with Mr. Gold, the regional president for Beezer. And those are luxury single-family homes and townhomes in Laurel, Maryland. So there's 3 builders there. It's going to be Beezer, NV Homes, and Pulte. And that's going to be an awesome community there in Laurel, Maryland. So that's our list of the top 22 coming soon new home communities. All right. So definitely encourage you to check out the website that I mentioned. It's newhomesexpo.com. And this is a website that I've just created strictly for new homes. Not going to find any foreclosures, not going to find any short sales, not going to find any general market sales or auction properties. This is strictly for new homes at newhomesexpo.com. So why don't we go ahead and take a quick tour of the website. I just want to show you some things that you can find there so that you know how to work your way around the website. So why don't we go ahead and do a quick tour. Let's go ahead and pull up that screen share of the website. Let's see, it should be right here. All right, so the screen share is coming up. There we go. Okay, so you should see my screen. You should see the new homes, search new homes, searching for new homes. Now you should see that right on the screen. A little bit of a delay with the screen share, but that's what you should see. I'm looking on my iPad now, and it looks as though that's what's coming up on the screen. So so yes, everyone's here. And so simply what you would do is just type in, Baltimore is the area. If there's a particular zip code that you're looking in, you would type in the zip code. So let's say we're looking in Annapolis, 21401. I'm not going to put any price point, find homes. So this is going to give me all the new homes that are in the Annapolis, Maryland area. You can search custom homes. Homepage, you can search if you have your own lot, you want to build a home on your own lot, there's information on how to do that. You can also click the button for quick move-ins, and then there's an advanced search tab as well. Okay, so new homes in Annapolis, Maryland. Here are the new homes in the area, in the zip code, and then nearby communities as well. Okay, and then you've got the hot deals. So it looks like there's 49 hot deals in the area. So you can search by hot deals if you want. And quick move-ins as well. So if you're looking for quick move-ins in the area, then you can do that. So this is Village Greens of Annapolis. It's a Craftmark Homes community. And so if it looks like an idyllic setting, minutes from scenic Annapolis waterways and Chesapeake Bays await you with easy access to area shopping malls, includes Parole Town Center, even walk to local boutiques, eateries, and restaurants convenient to Baltimore, Washington, D.C., and Eastern Shore. Craftmark garage townhomes, stone, brick, and siding architecture up to 2,000 square feet, 2-car garages, 3 finished levels, up to 4 bedrooms, 3 full bath, 2 half baths, 9 feet volume ceilings, gourmet kitchens, 3-piece molding, Energy Star certified. Craftmark live work townhomes, elegant live work townhomes, spacious, open 3-level design, up to 3,000 square feet. Wow, these are going to be really nice. So if you want more information and a detailed brochure, all you would simply do is just go ahead and type in your name here, your email address, your zip code, whether you live in the United States or not, and any questions that you might have, and then just click on Contact Agent. And then I'll get a notification, and that way I can meet with you one-on-one to talk a little bit more about the community. Okay, so you can get that right there. And then as you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you get a little bit more information about the community, some photos. Let's see if we can scroll in here as well. Get to look at some of the townhomes. Nice vaulted ceiling, kitchen. So a lot of great photos of the community here right on the website. Nice. All right, and then you've got more information about some ready move-ins, 805 Skipper's Lane. So you get information about that home. So let's see what we can find there. So a lot of great information that you can find on the website. So this is the quick move-in on Skipper's Lane. Let's check out some of the photos there. Not bad. It's only $449,900. Not bad at all. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage, 3,000 square feet in Annapolis. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Nice looking home. Okay. All right. So you got that information. You got the floor plans as well. So if you want to search for some of the floor plans, you can click on it, which enlarges it a little bit. And then you can just zoom in and look at some of the floor plans as well. So pretty sweet. All right. And then information about the schools, all that information is down here as well. All right. So really good information right here on the website. And that's if you're looking for new homes in Annapolis, Maryland. So pretty easy to access the information. And again, this is strictly for new homes. All right. Pretty sweet. I like it. All right. Why don't we get back to our presentation here? Get back into our screen share. And so that was a quick tour of newhomesexpo.com. And now on my screen, you should see the presentation. We're back into the presentation. Okay, we're about 35 minutes into the hour. All right, so the reason that you all came to today's presentation, top 15 questions to ask when trading in your old home for a new home is what we're covering. That's the topic for today. Well, the top 5 questions on our list of the top 15 questions to ask when trading in your old home for a new home. Number 1 is, how much is my home worth in today's market? All right, that's definitely something that you're going to be wanting to know the answer to. And we've given you a website where you can go and get a free market analysis, a free evaluation of your home, right at MarylandLuxurySolutions.com. Okay, number 2 on our list of the top 5 questions that home sellers want to know. How are short sales and foreclosures affecting our home's value? Well, in the state of Maryland, they are affecting home values because Maryland ranks number 3 in the United States for foreclosure filings. Maryland's fighting Nevada and Florida for that number 1 spot. Okay, and unfortunately, foreclosure filings have increased 75% over the last 12 months. So depending on where you live, you are seeing some effects with short sales and foreclosures affecting homes value. Number 3, what do we do if we have negative or no equity in our home but still want to buy? Well, that's a direct cause of foreclosures and short sales in a particular community. So we do have a trade-in program, which we'll cover in a little bit, that shows you exactly how to be able to move up to a new home via our trade-in program. So stay tuned and we'll talk a little bit about that if you have negative equity or no equity and still want to buy. Whoop. Sorry. Number 4 on the list is now the right time to invest in a new home? Well, a lot of people are asking that question, thinking that interest rates will go down and new home prices will go down in the future, but that's just unfortunately not the case. Prices are not going down, folks. No, they're only going up. So definitely now is the time to take advantage of low interest rates and take advantage of the new homes as well. Number 5, what are my options? Okay, what are my options? Well, we definitely want to sit down and talk to you about your options as well. Number 6, how many years have you been in business? That's one of the questions you want to ask a builder. How long have you been out there? How long have you been doing what you've been doing? What types of warranties do you offer? What type of warranty do you offer? Is it 5 years, 10 years, 25 years? What's included in the warranty? How does your customer service program work? What happens once I move in? When do you do your inspections? Is there a 3-month, after settlement move in or after settlement walkthrough? Is there a 6-month inspection after I move in? What happens 12 months after I've moved in? Do you do inspections? So you want to find out the warranty and how that works. Number 8, what are the major energy saving features of homes that you build? Okay, energy efficiency is a big thing. You definitely want to be familiar with the HERS rating, which is the home energy rating system, HERS, because the old home that you have now is probably rating in the 150, 180 range, okay? And generally new homes rank about 100 on the scale. So the lower the number on the HERS scale, the more energy efficient the home. And certified Energy Star homes rank right around at 85 on that HERS rating. And there's some homes that are more energy efficient than the Energy Star rating as well. So you want to find out what the Energy Star rating is on your current home, which we already know is probably between 125 and 150, maybe more, and the HERS rating on the new home. Number 9, what standard features do your homes include? What options or upgrades can I select? So a lot of home builders have a design center where you can go and pick out some of the options and upgrades. And then other builders like Lennar is known for everything's included. So when you walk into the model home, what you see is what you get. There's no design center. I mean, you might have an option of a fireplace or a finished basement, but other than that, everything else is included, which can make things a little bit easier for a buyer not to be having to travel to a design center, but it depends on what you're looking for. All right, number 10, who will oversee the construction of my new home? Who should I contact with any questions I have? Who's going to be is there a production manager? Who's going to be on site on a daily basis if I have questions about my new home? All right, number 11, how and when can I make changes or upgrades before and during construction? Well, this is something you definitely want to know the answer to, because a lot of times there can be a change order fee if you want to change something after you've gone under contract. So you want to make sure that before when you're making all your selections, that this is really what you want, because it can be expensive. It can be an inconvenience for the builder, and it can be expensive for you to have to make changes throughout the construction phase. So you want to limit those changes to the best of your ability. Number 12, how and when will the final price of my home be determined? Is it at contract signing, or is it somewhere down the road? So depending on if you're dealing with a tract builder who builds hundreds and thousands of homes a year, which is some of our national builders, or if you're dealing with a smaller custom builder that might build 10 to 20 homes a year, the answer to that question might be a little bit different. Number 13, how long will it take my home to be completed? How long will it take to complete? Well, that's going to depend. If they started already, then it could be, completed sometime this year, possibly. If it's a custom home and it's being built from scratch, then you're looking at 6 months to 18 months, depending on what part of the region you're in. I'm hearing that there's a 24-month delay in Northern Virginia, the 495 Beltway. So it really depends on where you live. If you're getting something custom, or if you're getting a quick move-in. If it's a quick move-in and the home's already built, of course there's no customization that'll be allowed on that particular home. But you can literally move in 2 weeks to 30 days on a quick move-in. But if it's something a little bit more custom, then you're looking at anywhere from 6 to 24 months, depending on the builder and depending on the area. Number 14, what's your process for inspection at key points of construction, final walkthrough, and to address any matters that need to be corrected or finalized? So you definitely want to make sure that you're aware of the builder's inspection process. I mean, some builders, some buyers might want to get their own independent home inspector to come out and check at the, let's say, pre-drywall inspection. And some builders won't allow home inspectors on their property until they've filled out paperwork, they've got insurance, and they've been able to, really kind of meet the builder's bar of entry. So don't assume that you can just take your home inspector to the community and have them be able to inspect the property. So definitely want to know what the builder's process is, because each builder is a little bit different. Number 15, how often will I have access to the home during the building process? This is definitely something you want to know. Just going to the community, after business hours at 7 or 8 o'clock at night, just kind of walking through your new home is not the thing to do. That's really crazy to do, because it's really it's an active work site. It can be very dangerous. I've seen people do that with kids and flip-flops, and it can be a nightmare. So definitely want to be going through the community under safe conditions, with a hard hat, and definitely with a new home consultant as well. Okay. All right. So that's our list of the top 15 questions to ask when trading in your old home for a new home. That's our list, folks. Yep. All right, so let's talk a little bit about our trade-in program. I mentioned earlier that we've got a home trade-in program. It's called the Maryland Trade-in Program. You can go to marylandtradein.com to get a little bit more information about our trade-in program. Our proven program will help sell your home for sure. Sellers now have more options to cover every situation. So we deal with a pool of investors that would buy your home all cash. We also have a discounted professional fee if you need us to discount our professional fee, so that you can net a few more $1,000s in order to put more down on your new home. We can talk about that. If you have negative or no equity, we have our 3-year leasing program. If you're renting, or you know someone that's renting that wants to buy a new home, we've got a lease buyout program for renters. Out-of-state program. If you happen to be out of state and you're watching this and you're looking to move to the lovely state of Maryland, realize that we've got 700 Keller Williams offices internationally, actually. And we've got partners in each one of these offices that can actually help you sell your home so that you can actually trade it in for a new home. And then we've got a second chance lending program. If you've been turned down by other lenders, we've got lenders who work outside Freddie and Fannie Mae guidelines. Okay. So we definitely work with spec homes. That will be homes that are quick move-in, that are already set, ready to go, or custom build jobs. So we can work with every situation. We also work on a 30 to 60-day closing program as well. And the reason that we can do this is we've got specialized knowledge and skill. We are certified new home specialist, residential construction certified, and also certified new home sales professional with the National Association of Home Builders. Also a proud member of the Institute of Luxury Home Marketing, and a proud member of Keller Williams Luxury Homes International. So we definitely got the knowledge and skill that you would need to help facilitate this process. So our objective is to set an appointment the same day you call in, and to be sitting at your kitchen table within 48 hours, sitting down and talking about our no obligation solutions for you and your family to be able to transition from your old home into a new home. So I want to talk a little bit about our track record for success. Top 10 secrets to our success. Number 1 is our pre-listing appraisal program, which assures your home is priced right. Number 2 is our pre-listing home inspection program, which assures there's no surprises. The only time I like surprises is November 19th. That's my birthday. That's the one time of the year that I like surprises. Not any other time than that, for sure. Okay. All right. So number 3 is our pre-listing title work program, which ensures that title work, that clear title can be conveyed to the end buyer. Number 4 is our pre-listing home warranty program, which assures that all major systems are covered during the listing, and most importantly, that warranty is conveyed to the new buyer at settlement. Number 5 is our in-house staging professional who will stage the interior and exterior of your home. Number 6 is 30 professional photographs will be posted. Will position the home, in the MLS system. Number 7, custom Facebook fan page for the home in the largest social graph on the planet, which is Facebook. Our custom tracking program will identify internet hits from over 370 different aggregate websites. Number 9, we provide our sellers with weekly status grams to track agent showings and buyer feedback. And number 10, most importantly, is our global exposure, local expertise, and Maryland reach, which assures maximum marketing coverage. So those are our top 10 secrets to success. That's how we get it done, folks. Our extended global marketing reach. When sellers list with us, they'll have access to the Keller Williams listing system, otherwise known as KWLS. This is a proprietary exclusive system that ensures their property is marketed online 24/7 through more than 370 of the most popular search websites in 86 countries in their native language, thanks to Proxio Pro. ListHub Global provides me the opportunity to market my listings to the international marketplace with the same data protections and managed listing distribution platform available through ListHub today. So are you looking to build your dream home? Do you have a home to sell? I would love to set an appointment with you to sit down and talk about our free contingency analysis and talk about some of the options and some of the solutions that we have available. So one of the solutions that we have available is our equity sale. You can use the equity for the down payment on your new home. We work with investors who would purchase your current home at a discount, all cash. Benefit to you is that they can close quickly, and you can even rent back your home at fair market value until your new home is built. So that's one solution that we can work with to get the job done. Another solution number 2, would be the reduced professional fee. We'll sell your home for top dollar on the open market, give you a discounted professional fee so you can maximize your profits. We do this because the new home builder will help offset your professional fee due to our past performance. So certain restrictions apply, but realize that those solutions can help as well. And then solution number 3 is our 3-year leasing program. If you have little or negative equity but still want to buy a new home, our 3-year leasing program may be your solution. We can definitely assist you in setting up a lease-to-own option on your current home for up to 3 years. We can extend that for 4, 5, 7, or 10 years if needs be. But we'll definitely help you with a lease-to-own option on your current home, and you can make more money by holding your home and selling it in the future. So that's solution number 3, okay? And then solution number 4 is our residential lease buyout program. So if there are 4 ways in the state of Maryland, believe it or not, where you can actually justify breaking your lease. Number 1 is if you're starting active military duty. Number 2, if you're a victim of domestic violence or sexual assault. Number 3 is the rental unit is unsafe or violates Maryland health or safety codes. And number 4, the landlord harasses you or violates your privacy rights. So if any of those 4 things are happening, you might want to definitely consult an attorney to see if you're able to justify breaking your lease in the state of Maryland. But more conventionally, our residential lease buyout program is good If you have good credit and you're currently renting an old apartment or home and you want to move up to a new home, our program helps you minimize your financial responsibility when breaking a lease in order to move up to a new home. Definitely need to provide your landlord as much written notice as possible. Definitely want to make sure that they know what's going on, but we can definitely negotiate with your landlord to help you via our lease buyout program. So definitely encourage you to check that out as well. All right, so definitely encourage you to contact me today for a free, no obligation contingency analysis. Let's sit down and talk about how we can get your home sold in 53 days or less. That's part of our guarantee. If we can't get it sold in 53 days or less, I'll definitely sell it for you for free, 100% guarantee. There are some restrictions that apply, but that's definitely our program. We average 53 days or less on market before we get the home sold. So definitely encourage you to take a tour of MarylandLuxurySolutions.com if you haven't already. Definitely encourage you to do that. Fortunately, we're not going to do that today because we're running out of time, about 50 minutes into the hour. So we do have a 27-point marketability checklist. If you've tried to sell your home but you haven't been successful, realize that we specialize in selling homes that should have sold the first time, okay? We've got a 27-point marketability checklist. I'm going to cover 16 of those points here. Number one is, was the home listed at fair market value? Number two, did you list it below fair market value? That's what we recommend. Number three, was there owner financing available? Number four, were there any physical problems with the house? Well, how do you find that out? You get the pre-listing home inspection. Number five, was there a lockbox on the property? Were the occupants absent for showings? Was the property easy to show? If buyers can't get into your home, then they're probably going to move on to something else pretty quickly. Were there any government terms available? Realize that Maryland has over 100 different down payment and closing cost assistance programs. Were you aware of those? Did you make sure that your property was compatible with some of these down payment and closing cost assistance programs? Did you have a post-dated price reduction agreement with your realtor? Was there an odd sales price? Instead of $600,000, was it $595 or $605? Was it a full-term listing agreement? Were there any bonuses to the selling agent? Was the property easy to find? Was there a yard sign on the property? Was the yard immaculate? And did you have any trade terms available for your home as well? All right, so let's talk about removing some of the frustrations and successfully negotiating with buyers and their agents. There's some questions that you might want to ask a buyer's agent. I know I ask these questions to buyer's agents. And number one, are your buyers, fully pre-approved is one of the questions I love to ask, because sometimes that pre-approval letter, that pre-qualification letter, unfortunately, is not worth the paper it's written on. Okay, so you got to be really careful about that. Where the buyer is employed, you want to dig deep, find out their situation. Are they self-employed? Has their credit been pulled? Have you seen their pay stubs, bank statements, tax returns? These are questions you want to ask the buyer's agent and their lender. Which loan company is the buyer using? Who's the loan officer? May I have their contact information? I want to reach out to the loan officer and ask them these questions and find out exactly where the buyer is in the process, because the last thing you want as a seller is to take your property off the market for the wrong buyer who can't get it done. Number six, what's the buyer's time frame for moving? Is there any flexibility in their time frame for moving? So these are some general questions that you want to ask as you're interviewing the buyer agent and the buyer's lender. Okay, so definitely would love to continue the conversation with you. Again, you can always reach me on my cell phone. That number is 443-244-0051 if you need to reach me. And don't forget, you can come back in about 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, and watch the replay for this live seller mastery workshop. Hopefully you got what you're looking for today. Let me just make a quick check, see if we have any questions. Don't want to get off the line. Nope, doesn't look like we have any questions at this time. So don't forget, tomorrow at 12 noon, Buyer Mastery, every Wednesday. You can check us out at buyermastery.com. And then Saturday, WeFindRealEstateDeals.com. That's going to be our investor support workshop. So definitely encourage you to check that out as well. And don't forget that if you want to learn how to do these broadcasts on your own, 4steps.com is our social media support workshop. So excited about that as well. All right. So this is Aaron Rice with the Maryland Luxury Group, signing out.